Alright, let me check my emails, get this day going here. What? Shh. Alright, all I gotta do is put the hats out. And the clap. And the drums. Oh, I gotta mix this though. This don't sound right. Yeah, it's I gotta mix it. The melody.
A few moments later.
Oh, I got this new plugin though. Let me do that.
A few moments later.
Alright, I got the pattern now. I just gotta make the melody now.
A few moments later.
Oh, I just got another email. Let me check. Man. What's good, y'all? It's your boy KCB, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make beats faster, or some tips on how to increase your workflow. When I first started making beats, I was still learning the process, of course, and take hours and hours just to even finish one beat. And so just over time of making beats, I've found some different tips and methods that you can do just to kind of speed up your workflow. So if you're trying to crank out a bunch of beats in a day, you can do some of these tips I'm going to show you, and that will help you out so you guys can kind of just flow through it more easy. So we're going to talk about a lot of different things in this video. I'm going to keep it fairly short though, because you can get into this really deep, but I just want to kind of show you guys like the basics of how you can increase your workflow. So first, right away is just sound selection. So get some good drum kits, get some good plugins, get sounds that sound good, and just kind of your go-to. So make sure you have a bunch of plugins that are good, you've tried them out, you kind of know what sounds you are looking for, so that way right off the bat, if you want a piano or strings or whatever, you can just go right to it. So sound selection number one, pretty simple. That's something that as you make beats, you'll just kind of find what you like and what you like to use. So that's a really easy one. But so besides that, like when I usually start making a beat, I'll kind of think about what type of beat I want to do. And so what I did was I went and created some templates. So some of my templates, like I have a couple different trap ones here. I have drill, I have a boom bap, I have a different like West Coast style. And so within these, so you can see, so within these I already have like a really basic pattern down that usually fits that style of beat. And so from there, you can just start with this and go on, but what I like to do is I'll make a preset, and then I won't keep it the same every time. I'll of course add something or take away from it, because if you just keep using your presets over and over, your beats are going to sound the same. But it'll kind of give you just a base, so you won't have to sit there and click in all your your clap and your hats and stuff like that. You can just kind of plug and play and go from there. So like this one's just really basic. So really basic trap pattern there. I can add anything to it, take away, do whatever, but just that will speed up your workflow by at least a little bit. Like I said, you're of course going to want to change it up so it doesn't sound the same every time, but that's just kind of like one type. And then you can see like I have like a drill one here. Like that. And then here's kind of like a boom bap. This one's just really basic. That, and then this one I just made a little bit ago. This one had. So just having some templates is going to be a big help. That way, you can just kind of see what vibe you want to do, you know, pick a pattern that kind of fits the style and then just manipulate it from there. So that's a big help. And then besides that, so like when I make my beats, I generally mix them as I make them. And so when I do that, of course, mixing, you know, takes time to do. And so, you know, when you go and start mixing, so I'm just using, you know, blank mixer here, nothing inserted. So, you know, when you start placing your drums and all that, instead of having to sit there and adjust the fader and add all your plugins, all that, what I like to do is I like to go ahead and make some presets for your mixers as well. So I have, you know, like one for a bell, for some keys, a flute, a kick, 808, hi-hat, you know, my tag, reverse hat, snare, you know, a bunch of different mixer templates, because, you know, for the most part they're going to be pretty similar on what you use with some of your drums. So once again, it's kind of easier to just put your preset on and then take off anything that you don't want or add anything else. So an easy way to do that without just sitting here and making a bunch of, you know, presets is like you can either make a beat or go to a beat that you made. So like, let's say, you know, I just go to this one here. And so now, like, however you have it set up, like you can just pretty much, like I have, you know, like this is, you know, the piano right here. So like, let's say I like that and I want to keep this because this is like a nice dark, you know, piano preset. I would just go right click, go file, go to save mixer track state as, say KCB, hard piano, save it. And then let's say, you know, I start a new beat here. So just throw in some basic keys real quick, and then C, go to file, and then your states, it'll just be right down here. Here's hard piano. It already adjusts the fader and the plugins. So that's a really quick way just to, you know, speed up your mixing with your beats as well. So that way, you know, you can have some nice mixed beats when you're done, so you don't have to sit there and mix or adjust them afterwards. So I'd recommend making some presets. I believe there are quite a few, you know, other producers that make their own. Like they have kits for mixers and stuff. I'll probably make some in the future, but that way it's going to help speed up your workflow a lot. Other than that, you know, as far as music theory goes, if you don't know, you know, a ton about music theory, I mean, I'm still learning myself, of course. There's a lot of different tips in FL Studio to help with that. So what I usually like to do is when I start making melody, I'll kind of go through the scale, you know, pick a note. Let's say I just want, you know, F sharp there. I want to do F sharp, but I don't really know the scale for it. You can just go to helper, scale highlighting, go to F sharp, and then go to whatever scale you're trying to do there. And so that way, you know, it's going to help you. I'll make sure you have your ghost channels on there. Have ghost channels on, and you can see all the different notes, of course. And so that way you can, you know, pluck your notes in and play a melody that's going to fit in that scale. And then besides that, there's a few other things you can do. So you can actually, so let's put that there again. You can go to chop here, and there is a ton of different options in chop that I think a lot of people overlook, but one of them is they have chords built in here. So like you can go here and go to, you know, whatever main, here's minor. There's a minor chord right there. So then if you don't really know chords, you can, you know, lay some chords out just from the chop option here. And then you can kind of play around with those chords and kind of learn, you know, some of the chords yourself. There's a lot of different types of like patterns in here. Here's, you know, arps. There's different arps in here and different style like dance leads, trances, all that stuff. So that's really fun to play around with, to kind of learn different styles and chords. So that is great for that. So occasionally I'll mix that up. You can also do you can chop up like a melody into an arp with that tool as well. So that's a great tool for music theory and to speed up like melodies. Alright, and then one other thing is, so I need to get better at this a little bit. I was good at it for a while, but I've been slacking on it. But this will just help you overall because you won't run into issues that I've ran into and many other producers run into all the time, is that we have all these projects saved that we haven't done anything with. We haven't, sent out to anyone or uploaded or anything like that. And so just one good habit to get into would be, so right after you make your beat, let's say, I have this beat here. This beat's all done, all worked out, cut up the way I want it. So from there, I would say just right when you're done with your beat, go ahead, save it of course, and go ahead and export it. Do at least the MP3. You can do a WAV as well. And then the other thing I would do, I would get in a habit of this. This only takes a couple minutes. Is that I would go ahead and export the track outs too. So that way, when you're done with the beat, you have it exported, you have the track outs, so you can upload it, whenever you want. So that way you don't have to go back in and find the file again and upload it and go through all those steps again. So this way it's ready to go. So right when you're done, you made the beat, you exported it. You don't have to upload it right then, or you can kind of make that another habit. So that way every beat you made is already uploaded. But otherwise you can just make the beat, have it all exported, have it ready, and then from there you can just upload at the time you're choosing. And so if you've never done track outs before, it's really simple. So you'll pretty much just go to your channel rack here, and so you're gonna want to go ahead and just go ahead and double click right here, select everything. You're gonna go to your mixer. You're going to go to your first mixer track. You're going to go channel routing, route selected channels starting from this track. It's going to put everything, it's going to lay everything out how you had it. And so from there, then you're just going to go export, and go to WAV. I'm going to go, so like I have a BeatStars upload here. I'll go to my track outs, and then I'll do like KCB. I don't have a name for this one. This was just a Dirk beat, so we'll just do Dirk beat, save it, and then you want to go to split mixer tracks, hit start. So we'll go into our track outs, we'll go down. So here is everything individually. I'm going to take those, just send it to a compressed file. Alright, and so you can see we got everything in the track outs, and so you're good to go. So then you can just upload from there anytime you want. And so those are just some of my basic tips just to speed up your workflow. Those in general help save me, probably at least 15 to 30 minutes per beat. You'll find along the way, if there's something that you're doing every time you make a beat and you're having to be repetitive about it and adjust it every time, go ahead and make a preset for it, because you're going to be doing that a lot, and save yourself some time. So I hope these tips help you guys out. If you guys have any other tips, go ahead and comment down below. Give the community some more gems. We all love that. So I hope you guys learned something. Hope you liked this video. Go ahead, hit that sub, like, comment, all that. It's going to be a lot more on the way. And until next time, y'all.